G'day everyone. So I have laundry that needs to get done, a kitchen that needs cleaning up, vacuuming that needs to get done, and clothes that need to get hung up or folded and put away. So if you're in the same boat as me and you don't really love doing chores but they need to get done anyway, then please feel free to follow along and clean with Hariette and I, and hopefully we can all get our houses back in order. So now is probably a good time for me to introduce myself. My name is Morrigan and I have a little ginger and black cat named Hariette. And I'm doing this video today because my house has gotten slightly out of hand and I now need to try and get it back under control. Wish me luck with that. Now, I've never been much of a cleaning domestic goddess type. I tend to be more the nerdy couch potato type. So don't take me as the world's greatest authority on cleaning methods or tips and tricks or hacks for how to clean better or faster or stronger. I'm just going to try and get the job done to the best of my ability today, and then I'm going to chill out and relax. So I've noticed I've been getting a whole bunch of buildup underneath the edge of my stove. I'm pretty sure it's food debris or food waste. And I saw this hack on social media where somebody got a toothpick and a disinfectant wipe and they ran it along the joint between the stove and the bench and it brought out all the debris. Now I'm really hoping what is being collected is debris and that I'm not scraping off some kind of sealant or something that's holding the stove and the bench together. I did give it a try and it was pretty impressive how much stuff came out. There was a lot of crap, it was quite satisfying, but if you're gonna try this, just know that I pretty much don't know what I'm doing and I'm learning from social media at the moment, so try this at your own risk and don't blame me if we're doing something horribly wrong. So by this stage I've been cleaning for about half an hour and I'd only managed to get one of the benches done. So I was a little disappointed, but I continued on. Now on this second bench I have this little cluster of items that I need to deal with. I have these strawberry heads that I've kept because I want to see if I can remove the seeds and grow my own strawberry plants. So I'm going to chuck them in a bowl to get them out of the way. And then I also have this little cluster of decorative containers or bottles that I want to put flowers in summer, but at the moment they're just sitting on the bench collecting dust, so I need to figure out where I'm going to store those. So I've seen another hack on social media that I really want to try. So apparently you can remove the straining basket from your sink into the pipe to see how dirty the top of your pipe is and to see if any debris has gotten stuck on the way through while the water is draining. And as you can see in mine, big surprise, it was quite dirty. The bolt has a couple of indentations and you just stick the edge of the stopper or the plug in that and then unscrew the bolt. So one thing I would recommend if you're going to try this is to only clean one pipe or only loosen one straining basket at a time. If you loosen both at once, then the pipes actually become disconnected to the sinks and start to wiggle around. And if you run any water at all to clean them, you run the risk of that dripping down into your cabinets below the sink. So loosen one, clean it, then secure it, and then loosen the other. You'll be able to see from the footage what I mean by this. So while the kitchen was looking significantly better than it had been about 40 or 50 minutes ago, I was genuinely tired of cleaning that room. So I made the executive decision to leave the last bench top dirty for the moment and to just move on to the lounge room and have a change of pace. And of course, Hariette came over for some attention and to try and claim all the credit, as she does. But she's super cute and will probably get away with that. So the living room is not in too bad of a state, and it is genuinely my favorite room in the house to clean, usually because it just involves cleaning off the couch, folding up some blankets, and then dealing with the floors. So it's nice and quick and easy. It doesn't really accumulate much clutter, certainly doesn't accumulate dishes or clothing to be folded like doing laundry does. So it's a nice, quick, easy job that you get, or that I get, pretty instant gratification from completing. So I'm going to whip through tidying this room and then I'll move on to the dining room. So I did decide to go as far as moving the couch back in order to get underneath the couch to clean up any debris that had fallen down there. It wasn't really as bad as I expected, but there was some dust bunnies down there that needed to be vacuumed up. And you also get a really great view of my slippers in this shot. I love these things. They're hot dog slippers and I'm obsessed. So at the moment I have 3 different types of chairs sitting in front of my buffet. One is an office chair that I haven't put together yet, one's a beach chair and one is a festival chair, and I don't know where to store those two. But at the moment I'm not going to deal with any of that. I'm just going to put that on my to-do list and continue on with my cleaning. Okay, so the last room I'm going to tackle for today is the dining room. Now, there are coffee stains, books and DVDs, and winter clothes, specifically jackets that I put on and take off when I'm going to and from work that need to be put away or cleaned up. And I don't expect this room to take me a super long time either. The floors are pretty clean. So I'm just going to focus on the clutter and the coffee stains and get those done for today. So the table's looking nice, and I'll do more of the floors tomorrow along with everything else. So I have one of those IKEA extendable tables and it's quite porous, so I find sometimes the coffee rings actually get into the top bit of the laminate. And so I've got a product that works really well on this, but I'm going to use that tomorrow, not today. And also when I was pulling out my vacuum, I noticed there was a lot of hair wrapped around the barrel, so I'm just going to deal with that as well. Okay guys, it's day 2 and I still have a ton of work to do, including this huge pile of laundry. So I'm going to chuck a load of that on and then I'm going to get to work in the bathroom, which definitely needs a little bit of TLC. Now I mentioned that I had a product that was really good at getting stains off, and this is it. I get it from Aldi, but it is very strong and I have bleached out my clothes before wearing it, so I would suggest that if you're going to use it, you put on old clothes you don't care about. But I'm going to use this stuff to get off, we call it etching, the minerals that build up on the glass in the shower, along with stains that have gotten into my IKEA furniture. So I found that the Aldi cleaning product got off some of the etching, but not a ton of it. So I'm gonna swap to a harsher product to see if that works. Now the instructions say to dilute it and then leave it on for 4 minutes, so that's what I'm gonna do. And in the end, that worked the best. However, the Aldi product still worked very well on the IKEA furniture. Now this is the third hack I've seen on social media that I'm going to try in this video. I've disconnected the shower head and now I'm just putting a toothpick in the little holes that the water comes out of, because a lot of people have done this and the toothpick comes out yellow in the end, or orange,
because of the build-up in the shower head. So people are putting white vinegar and water in the shower head and then leaving that to soak for a little bit. It gets some of the soap scum and build up on the shower head off as well, but it also gets off any build up in the inside. So I'm going to give that a shot. I'm going to leave it for about an hour.
So I'm going to move back into the kitchen now. Now I only finished half of the work yesterday and I cooked dinner last night. So I've got more dishes to do, and then I'm going to finish off the other kitchen surfaces that I didn't get cleaned yesterday. And then I think after the floors are done, I'm finally going to be done with the kitchen, which is great. But dishes just seem to never end. Like, doesn't matter how many dishes I do, there always seem to be more. It's an exhausting job and probably my least favorite out of all the chores I do. But anyway, it needs to get done, so I'm going to crack on and hopefully I'll get this finished in the next hour or so. Okay, and the last rooms I have to clean are the 2 bedrooms. Now, in the spare room, all of that laundry that got done has now piled up and needs to be folded and put away, which is another tedious job. This is right up there with dishes for me in terms of how much I enjoy doing this. But I'll get this done so that this room can get cleaned, and then I'll move on to my own bedroom, and then I think I'll probably be done. And I think the last job I have to do is the floors. So I'm going to quickly do a vacuum, and then I'm going to run around with the mop. And then I think it's over and I can enjoy a nice clean house.
but I lied. Of course, there was one more stack of dishes to get done and the bench to wipe down after that. And then I think I'm done. I think.
And I'm officially done. The house is clean. Hopefully your house is too. If you managed to make it this far, I'm very impressed. And I want to thank you for watching, and I'll try and make another video, but these things take me a little while. So have a nice day, and I'll see you on the next one.